Okay, this is it, the last part that is there to do. This is actually not the last one in the documents. This is the second to last, but this is certainly the hardest, and I am going to make this a bit of a test for you because there's quite a bit of this that you are going to have to work out on your own and problem solve to be able to make this part here. So you're going to have to think about what information they do give you there. There is going to be a little bit of some of the measurements do have to be made by you, but you're going to have to base those measurements with the information that you've been given on there. So I'm not going to show you how to build this part like I have in every other video. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what I've done. So basically start at the start. First one was to create a sketch. Just very quickly, this is what the sketch looked like. From there I did a revolve. So if I go finish sketch and a revolve, brings me to this shape here. I then did a second sketch which was on the base to do these, and then I did a pattern, 3 of those to make the pattern, and then I extruded those up. I patterned those around, and you need to make sure that these actually go inside of this cone shape. So there's a hint for you that you'll need to do, is that these actually have to go not all the way in, but into the body of that cone. Okay. Once you've done that, then you've got to apply the fillets to that, and then the same on all 3 of those. Then I did sketches on all of those 3 to be able to put that hole that's there. Then I will give you one tip for the hole. So if I go edit feature, if you go to the thread type, it's an ANSI unified screw thread. Size is 0.5 of an inch, half U13 UNC 2B right hand model. Don't forget you've got to do a full thread and tapped, and so that's where you find that different thread type that's there. Obviously don't forget to put the measurements in there that you need, but that's where you get that. So that'll give you the right thread. I then patterned that around to the other 3 shapes, as you can see there. Next was I created an offset plane, and I offset that from the origin, so you can turn the origin on by clicking that back on the front. And if I go to my home view, I think it was that one there, and I'll offset that so it came out. And you should be able to work out the distance that needs to be offset because the information is on the drawing that you have. From there I did another sketch that is there on the side, so that information or part of that information is in your on your drawing. Some of that you're going to have to make an educated guess on. And then from there I did the extrusion into the body. Make sure that that does not go all the way through on the inside, so it's got to stop on the outside, but make sure that it gets there. From there, then add the fillets around the outside, and before I did the fillet on the front edge here, I actually did the hole, so make sure that you do the hole as per the instructions. Then apply the second fillet around the front edge. Then the fillets around the bottom, around here, there's a fillet that goes all around there, so you can see this side no fillet, that side fillet. Do that to all 3 sides, and there is your finished product. Now, if you don't believe me, you can actually do what's called an analysis. So what you can do is go to inspect, section analysis, and you create on the plane that you want to choose, and it will show you what that looks like. So there is mine cut in half, and if you look at that and then look at the drawing there, you will see that it is very, very similar. There may be some discrepancies in that because some of the measurements are there and you're going to have to guesstimate those. But essentially you should be able to come up with a shape that is very close to what it should be, and that is going to be your last and final challenge. So you need to make this shape by yourselves. So given all the skills that you've done in the previous 24 videos, you should have enough knowledge from there to do all the features that are involved in this part. Should be able to do mirrors, not that I did any in here, but you should be able to do revolves, patterns, extrusions, fillets. Should be able to use that whole command by now. So there's a whole range of things that you need to be able to use and interpret from the drawing and make some judgments based on that. Now, you're not going to get exactly the same as me. Everybody's might be slightly different, but you should have something there, and you should be able to come up with something that you can justify the choices for why you made something the way it is. So that is it. That is the final video of this series for you guys. So hope you've enjoyed them, and as I have in making them, and thanks for watching.